Hi YouTube, this is Latanya coming from Happy Scrappy 45 with a project share. I just completed my cards for the 2 Facebook groups that I was involved in for swaps. The first group is created by RJ, who is here on YouTube. And this group is called Creative Souls United. And I was involved in a card swap there. And also the second group is Chatty Scrappers. And the theme was Chatty Valentine's Surprise Swap. So first of all, I'm going to share with you guys the items that I use to make my cards. So I used these 2 embossing folders that I shared in the haul from Tuesday morning. And it was the postage cards. And I got this inspiration from one of the YouTubers here. She showed where she also used these this same embossing folder to make some cards too. So I will put her information in the description box below. So these are the 2 embossing folders I used. I used this paper pad that I got a while back from Tuesday morning. It's called Crepe Paper 14. I'm trying to use up my stash. So I used that. I used my heart scissored dies. I used that. Also, I used these stamps here that I got last year from Michael's. I used this little heart here. And I also used this postage with the heart in the middle. So I used these 2 stamps. I used some sequins. I used this pink one. And I also used the red one. I used some white ink. I used the Barn Door Red from Tim Holtz. And I used the Hamilton Art Red. So these are the 3 ink pads that I use. I also cut out these on my Cameo. So I cut these out to use on my projects also. This is from the die. I was just so outdone the way these came out. So pretty. So I don't have to buy the die. I have the cuts on my Cameo. This is the cross stitch. Look at that. Yep, so I cut those out. And I cut a lot of them. So that way, when I get ready to make a card, I already have it cut out. And then over here in my little tray that I got sitting on my desk, I use some of these right here from Michael's. I use some of these felt birds. I use the birds. And I use some of this hard rhinestones. And I think that's it. So that's all I use to make my cards. And here are my cards. I'm going to start down here. All of them is the same. It's just different paper. So here go the sequence that I used around it. The 2 hearts, the 2 felt birds. And this is the heart that I use, that I cut out on my Cameo. This is the one I cut out on the scissor die, the glitter one. So that's the outside. And I go the Happy Valentine's banner with the sequence heart. And then in the inside, that's one of the embossing folders. Let's go the stamp with the heart in the middle arrow. So that's how the inside look on all 5 of them. And this is the back. And there go the stamp there. So that's this one. This one. And like I said, they're identical inside, just different papers. That one. That one. And then the last one is this one. So I'm finna get ready to take these to the post office now and send them out. And that will be the last of my Valentine swaps. And the rest of the projects I will be sharing with you guys will be for my grandkids, school, and my family. All right, you guys. I want to thank you for stopping by. And I will be back to show, I got 2 Happy Mails came in from the 2 swaps that I was involved with in also. All right, thank you guys for stopping by. Bye-bye.